to introduce you to the Total Emotional Ammo, a great tool that helps you stop emotional eating in its tracks. There are 3 causes for binging or for cravings, and those are deprivation, addiction, and unresolved emotions. The emotional ammo is a great tool to help you with those unresolved emotions. Once you find the source of your problem, then you can actually find a solution. If not, you're just running to food-numbing solutions that don't get you to where you really want to be. So with the emotional ammo, I want to explain to you how they work and how you use them. First of all, in order to change your mood and to change the chemistry in your brain without using food, you have to find activities that will have the same effect on your brain chemistry. And there are 3 different types of activities that will affect your brain and affect your mood and raise the levels of hormones that have dropped and that are causing you the imbalance. Those activities are, first, something tactile. Anytime you use anything that actually comes in contact with your body, it helps your hormones to change. You know, when somebody gives you a hug when you need a hug, it feels so much better. The second thing is to learn something new. When you engage in a new activity, it changes the dynamics that are going on inside your brain and actually raises your mood. The third type of activity is to actually be with human beings. Now, you don't always have to be with an actual person. You can read a book about a person. You can phone call someone. Anything like that will also change the brain chemistry in your brain. The key is you're trying to find mood-changing activities instead of mood-changing food. So, you grabbed your emotional ammo. And in this deck is all of the different kinds of emotions that you may be feeling. And oftentimes when we have an emotion, we don't even know exactly what we're feeling. We don't even take the time to stop and find what it is. We just run to the kitchen to find some mood-altering food to make us feel better. So the first key is you'll have to find what exactly is the emotion that you're feeling. Before you can use the deck, you need to go through each different emotion. And you need to come up with an activity that will actually help you resolve that emotion. So let's take afraid, for example. And I'm going to tell you what would work for me. And you can get on the Total Wellness site, totalwellness.com, and go to the Emotional Ammo blog for more ideas. But let's say it's afraid. And when I stop and think about what is going on with me when I'm afraid, it's usually because I don't understand something or I'm afraid of the unknown. So when I'm afraid, you take the afraid card, you turn it over, and on the back side it says stop. What I really need is, and then I write what I really need to help me. Sometimes for me, I need to write a plan of how I'm going to solve a problem. Or I play the what if game. And I come up with ideas on what if it were this bad or this bad, and I start looking for reasons to be grateful. Or I may also try to pinpoint exactly what I'm afraid of. Am I really afraid of getting a bad grade, or am I really afraid of looking dumb? So I try and come up with a real solution for what I'm afraid to help me. Here's another one, insecure. When I'm feeling insecure, it's usually because I can't remember anything that I've done that was good or anything that I've accomplished. So on the back of my insecure card, I have stop. What I really need is to list my accomplishments, great or small. And I will just stop and take a moment and just list things that I've done that I'm really quite proud of, that have really been successful. And some of them may be very, very simple that happened today, or they may be something that was really large that happened in the past. But I just list them and remind myself of the things that I've done that have been great accomplishments for me. Another one may be anxious. Sometimes when I'm feeling anxious, I flip it over, and on the back side for me, what really helps me is to take a hot bath. It soothes me, it calms me, I light a few candles, and it makes me feel really good. It's a real good tactile experience for me that helps raise my hormones. So the key is you have to go through each emotion and each card, and you have to take it seriously. You can't put the same activity for each emotion. You need to really think it through and think what you really need. And then what you do is you take this, and because it's such a great physical tool, when you're having a craving, you grab it. And just grabbing it stops the process that's going on inside your head for a binge or to feel some kind of cravings. You stop and you grab it. That stops you. And then you start thumbing through and going, what am I really feeling? What am I really feeling? And you find that emotion that you're feeling, you flip it over and you commit to do what is on the back before you put one bite of food in your mouth. Commit to do it and raise and change your hormones inside of your mind naturally by doing an activity. Remember, food, it's a quick change and then you drop right off and you're lower than you were before. And so then you need more food and it drops right off. So remember, use your emotional ammo. It will help you with those cravings that are induced by emotions.